June 26, 2026. Let's get into it because today the market is on fire and not in a good way. Quick shout out to today's sponsor, Compete Token, the gaming crypto that actually has real games behind it. Link in the description. Saylor's strategy just lost $13 billion on Bitcoin. Michael Saylor is now publicly calling it a volatility test, which is corporate speak for please don't look at our balance sheet. That $847 billion Bitcoin pile underwater by $13.1 billion. And it gets worse. That fancy STRC preferred stock he's been issuing just hit a new low at $71, down from $100 at par. Strategy bought just 3,600 Bitcoin in June, down from 25,000 in May. Cash reserves down 38%. The infinite money glitch is starting to glitch. Binance just got kicked out of Europe. Spain's regulator looked at Binance, looked at the July 1st MiCA deadline, and said no extensions, no exceptions, see ya. CZ's old empire is now unlicensed in every single EU member state. Meanwhile, Kraken got its MiCA license through Ireland months ago, and the OKX CEO is publicly clowning Binance for ignoring the rules. Turns out when regulators say comply by this date, following the rules is a flex. Who knew? Bitcoin just closed below $60,000 for the first time since September 2024. It dipped intraday to $58,000. The spot ETFs bled $691 million in one day, the biggest outflow since May. And year-to-date, the ETFs are down $4.6 billion in net outflows. $1.1 billion in leveraged positions got nuked in 24 hours. Tomorrow, there's a $10.6 billion options expiry on Deribit, with 80% of contracts about to expire worthless. Buckle up. Tether just passed Ethereum in market cap. Let that sink in. The stablecoin people love to call shady is now worth more than the second biggest blockchain on Earth, $186 billion versus $185 billion. Ethereum crashed 5% to $1,510, its lowest price all year, while the Ethereum Foundation is cutting 20% of its staff. Stablecoins are now 15% of the entire crypto market. Whatever you think about Tether, the dollar on a blockchain has clearly won. Hackers drained $2.9 million from Polymarket users today. Some malicious script got injected into the front end through a compromised vendor, and 11 user wallets got cleaned out. Polymarket says everyone gets fully refunded, which is the bare minimum, and they know it. For the month of June, total crypto exploit losses are now sitting at $74.9 million across 29 incidents. Front-end attacks are the new hotness because they bypass your smart contract entirely. Audit your dependencies, people. BitGo just fired 90 people and called it an AI pivot. 15% of staff gone, while the company claims it's refocusing on security, stablecoins, and AI infrastructure. Translation: the IPO is down 73% and somebody had to go. BitGo IPO'd at $18 in January and now trades at $4.80. Block already cut 4,000 jobs this year. Coinbase cut 14%. Robinhood 10%. The bear market in crypto stocks is a real bear market in crypto jobs, and AI is the new synergy. Kraken just bought 15% of Aave for $71 million, 35,000 ETHs plus $250,000 AAAV tokens, valuing the company at $385 million. Massive vote of confidence in DeFi from a top exchange. Finally, somebody with a checkbook is paying attention. Here's the spicy part. The IAV token itself trades at a $1.24 billion market cap, but Kraken valued the company at $385 million. That's the token trading at a 3.2 times premium over the equity. Standard Chartered just put a $4,000 price target on IAV by 2030. About time DeFi blue chips got some love. BlackRock's tokenization bet is hitting Wall Street next week. Securitize is debuting on the NYSE under ticker SECZ, raising about $400 million in SPAC merger proceeds. The platform manages $4 billion in assets, with BlackRock's tokenized BUIDL fund at $2.4 billion, the biggest tokenized product on the planet. Tokenization is officially leaving the lab and walking onto the trading floor. The same Wall Street giants who spent 5 years calling Bitcoin rat poison are now bringing real-world assets on-chain. Funny how that works. Another exchange is about to go full FTX. ZachXBT, the on-chain Sherlock Holmes, just exposed AscendiX. Withdrawals have been frozen since June 10th, and the reserves? $20.2 million, almost entirely in low-cap garbage tokens nobody's heard of. $10 million in something called Unite, $5.24 million in RUR, $2.9 million in their own ASD token, which is just printing your own monopoly money and calling it collateral. If you have funds on AscendiX, you already know what to do. Not your keys, not your coins. Prediction markets just did $14.5 billion in a single week, an all-time record. FIFA World Cup mania is sending traders absolutely feral. Kalshi grabbed 62% of trading, Polymarket got 28, and a challenger called Rivera went from 2 million in weekly volume to 805 million. That's not growth, that's a launch. DraftKings is now launching its own prediction market platform called DKX to grab a piece. Sports betting and prediction markets are merging into one giant beast, and the regulators are still trying to figure out which committee gets to yell about it. This category is going parabolic. Quick reminder, today's video is brought to you by Compete Token, the gaming crypto with actual playable games. Link in the description, go check it out. That's your crypto pulse for June 26th. Stay sharp out there, and I'll see you tomorrow.